And we're back. We are back for another day of streaming. How y'all doing today? Gotta hydrate. It is another lovely Thursday. First day of July here in lovely New Haven County, Connecticut. We are currently... Oh, hi, King Tonza. How are you? How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. We just started. Just explaining to everybody that we're back and it's hot out and we have thunderstorms. And I got a new salad. Got some salad. So today we're going to be working on, again, the Bulbasaur that I started doing a couple weeks ago. Truthfully, I started working this guy a couple weeks ago, doing some stuff to him, but then we did some heavy modifications. We added some lash whip attacks and some other plant-based silliness, and some eyeballs. It is a little warm. Gotta set up this camera a little bit better. You speak facts to scammers. Cool. What do you gotta tell them? You tell them that, hey man, I'm not here for that stuff, man. You gotta do some better something or other. Where is... Huh. Guess that's it. Alright. Oh, we do this. Now we're over here. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Starting to stream a little late today. Work-related stuff. We had an update on the... what is this? OBS. Streamlabs OBS is updated. Guinness is updated. Guinness, have you updated? Guinness. Guinness. What's up, buddy? What's up, Guinness? Alright, so we're going to be working on this guy. So what I found was this picture right here of this alternate art Bulbasaur, which I think looks friggin' awesome. So I think I want to paint him that. I sat down with some paint and I took some contrast Yandin yellow, which is like an orangey yellow that dries more yellow than orange. And I took some Vallejo hot orange that the label fell off of, or fiery orange, might be fiery orange. Naranja Fuego color. And I took that and I mixed them together and I came up with this color, which I think is close. Nice. I think this is the color I want. Not too sure. I don't know yet. It might work, it might not work. So we're going to be painting this guy that color, and then we're going to do a red bulb. I think the vines are going to be fuzzy. The fuzzy looking vines are going to be like a brownish green and like a shiny reddish green on the ivy. And then these things, I haven't figured that out yet. Haven't gotten that far, but we're going to figure something out. We'll do something. Got my nice wet palette here. And got to mix up this paint. I haven't tried this yet, so we're going to find out if this even works, this color. I mixed a bunch of yellow into it. It actually now that I put it next to this, that's actually pretty close. That's pretty close. This might work. So this is now a contrast paint, I think, because I did use the contrast color and the contrast medium. So this should work. We'll find out now. If not, then I wasted some time and energy. Yeah, it's definitely the right color, I think. And we're going to start out with his body. I should mount him on a pin, though. I had one. I don't know what I did with it. Well, I can always mount him on. I drill into his foot. And the ambulance is going by. So this did come painted. Nice. You gonna start streaming yourself? Streaming is fun as long as people show up and they talk. It makes it a lot more enjoyable. Alright, so I'm going to use this as a paint handle for now. Drill into his foot, hold on to this. Makes it a lot easier to maneuver him than trying to hold on to him by hand. For start, we're using a Citadel medium shade brush. This is one of their nicest brushes. What are you going to start streaming about? What are you going to do? What content? Put that there. All right. Let's see what this looks like. So I did a dark gray base primer and then some white from the top. So that should work as a zenithal highlight. I did get some extra fuzzies on him. So hopefully that won't make too big of a deal. He can have some fungus growing on him, I guess. He's a plant. But the contrast paints I really do like a lot. You can make your own. If all you need to do is add contrast medium to a paint color that you like. You can mix the paint color and do the same thing like I did with this. Essentially made a contrast paint. Hopefully this works good. The color dries properly. It's really the biggest thing. But you can always go in and layer a second coat or just do a complete reprime of the model. As long as you don't put too much paint on at first, it usually won't be a deal. Oh, big deal. Oh, you're gonna stream some Minecraft? What are you gonna do? Creative? You're gonna do a world, a full world, what type of Minecraft? I love Minecraft, actually. Minecraft is really good. It's fun. Oh, welcome to the first day of July. The second week of summer, I think we're in. It's rather warm out. Canada's on fire almost. Survival. One death only. Hardcore. Survival hardcore. There's another ambulance. It's not a good sign in this neighborhood. There's a lot of older folks that live around here. So ambulances going by is not good. We do hardcore survival Minecraft. One life to live. Uh-oh, I think people might be home. I definitely think this is definitely the right color. This is definitely a good color. I like this. What is that? Is that Riley? We have a special guest today on the stream. Riley! Riley, come here! Come on! Riley doesn't want to come here. Come here, Riley! Riley! Nope. No Riley. She came in, she left. She's like, I don't need this. I don't want to be famous. Make Riley famous. So, one thing I did find out I definitely did right was I definitely put these springy arms far enough away from it so they're all far away and it makes it easy to paint. He's got little noses. He's got little nosy nose. There we go. I don't know necessarily. Oh, that's nice. Where's your apartment? Where do you live? You live near Croton? Near the store? There we go. There. Okay. So this color right now is a little blotchy. I'm gonna do more than one coat. So that's okay. You're in Finland? My goodness. That's far away from here. That's at least 20 miles. All right. How's the weather over there in Finland? Salo, Finland? I'm gonna change this real quick. Properties. Browse. Actually, no, not that. Okay, so what I want to do is I actually want to find a flower for, we can do the stems or the bulb itself. So for that, I'm gonna go with some Blood Angels Contrast. It's a nice, that's right, it is the middle of the night over there right now, isn't it? You guys are also in summer. How are the summers? Oh, excuse me. I know here we're supposed to have relatively mild summers, but this one's going to be pretty brutal. It's going to be hot out this summer. Right now it's humid and it rained today. We had some thunderstorms. It's about 85 Fahrenheit, so what is that, in the 30s, I think? You met an American guy. Was it Guy Fieri? I tease. He's going to Flavor Town. What was that like? How was that American guy? Was he a dude? Was he a dude looking like another dude, pretending to be another dude? I don't know if I know anyone from Finland. I've met a few people from Norway, but I don't know if I've ever met anyone from Finland. Except for you now. You know what? That's better. Gotta put on my spectacles. Yeah. Where does that guy live in America? Does he live anywhere famous? I gotta stay on camera. Actually, I think I'm going to do these very green. I think. Get one plant color into this. Or one common plant color. I definitely like how far out I put these. Whenever you do a model, whenever you make a model, it's really important to structure the model so you can handle it well. That takes trial and error. I've built enough models to know that if you put everything really tight on itself, they're really hard to work with. For the painting and anything else you want to get modeling other parts onto it, and trying to play with your toys. Oh, boo! I just spilled a whole bunch of paint. Boo! Week 1, we had a catastrophic failure. Brian, I need more red. This is why you always gotta keep paper towels handy. Oh, man. Lift this up, wipe it off. Excuse me while I clean up this mess. Oh, Helsinki. Is that in Finland or is that in... Where's Helsinki? I thought that was in Sweden. Right next to my microphone, too. Oh, well. Okay, whips. Well, there's a red plague on Europe now, and North Africa. The red plague has come, where I've spilled a bunch of paint. Boo. Well, I can always take this and throw it in the wash machine, hopefully. Still a bunch coming up. Sadness. Oh well. Helsinki is the capital of Finland. Finland, right there. And now Finland is at the end of the red. Oh, that was an epic failure. Well, I've had worse happen. I have to pick up this map pad and put it in the washing machine and fix it over the weekend. Hopefully it'll get worked on, or that will work on it. Well, there goes 2/3 of a bottle of my Blood Angels Red. Oh, there's the argument for Games Workshop's 3-pot paint pot holder. Get some paint underneath here, nice in there, and to there. Okay. And I missed a little spot here. Okay, the red's done. So right now I can say that the color that I made for the orange, the yellowy orange, is not working like I wanted it to. So there's something. I have to do more than one coat. Back to the old school style of painting. Many thin coats. Like I said, I experimented. I designed a color using standard paints mixed with contrast paint medium. So it was an experiment. If this works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It definitely doesn't go on as thick as the reds did. I think we'll get good coverage out of it, though. Yeah, we'll be fine. Experimenting's okay. There's a time and place for everything. It's called college. There we go. It's definitely the right color I chose. Uh-oh. People have blown my phone up. You know the old expression, when it rains, it pours. So I started work on Monday at my new job, and I just went to an interview today at another job. And it rains, it pours. So it's always a plus. I gotta keep out looking out for myself. Your belly. Look at your belly. Your belly on the Bulbasaur. Oh, Bulbasaur belly. I'm probably going to mount magnets in this guy's feet too, just to make it easier for putting them on and off a base. But for now, we're just going to paint them. I don't know if this color is working the way I want it to. I said though, experiments are designed to figure out what will work. If it wasn't for experiments, we probably would all be dead. A long time ago. Try something new every now and then. Let's see what we can get going. And I think I am going to keep the eyes green. I think they look good green. What I should definitely do before I go too crazy is definitely paint the inside of his mouth. And I'm going to go with the tried and true, oh God, smashing my camera, voluptuous pink. Contrast paint, voluptuous pink. Focus. There we go. This is a great color. Works for just about anything you want to do inside of the mouth. Yeah, this orange is definitely the right orange for that though. Voluptuous pink. And I'm going to step down to a smaller brush. This one. Say number 1, short round. Inside of his mouth, top and bottom, just to get color variant on the model. There we go. Noticeable. That looks good. There we go. All right. You can even start the eyes now. So that's like an emeraldy green. So I'm going to start with a base coat of emerald green on that. Maybe. Emerald green. Emerald green. Oh, I put it away. This is jade green, which is what I actually think the emerald green is. So this color right here. This is a great color. I'm gonna mix this up really good though. Some on my palette. Maybe. It's way too much paint. And we'll go with the 3-0 round. So there's a lot of water on this palette right now because I cleaned it off. So this paint's nice and watered down already. You don't want to get too much on your brush though, because it'll ruin it. So you mix your paint around a little bit, get it evenly distributed like I did. This looks very gray on the palette. It is not. This is a nice jade green. We're going to stick with the traditional anime eyes that I've been doing. That looks nice. And we're going to bring those whites back to white. I don't know if we're going to do that today though. All right. Concentrate a little bit, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I actually really like this orange color. It's kind of hot, fiery. What we're also going to do on this red, we're going to go ahead and add brighter colors of the red. Got this hot orange, which is actually a red, especially compared to the yellow orange that I have on the model itself. We're going to add this color to the red that I have. Oh wait, hold on a second. Push this away. So this is Scarlet Red, which is actually pretty close to that. It's a little bit brighter. This is an air color. This is designed to go in your airbrush. Again, Vallejo. I have Games Workshop colors for this, but I just don't know where they are right now. And I have this handy, so. Now this comes already very pre-thinned. You don't need to add any water to this at all. So if you can get Vallejo air, it's nice that you don't need to do any extra thinning of that paint. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to highlight up on the raised edges of this model, and we're gonna get some nice highlights, make it nice and smooth. Now, because this is a thin paint, it will actually allow some of the undercolor to show through, which is kind of interesting. So it'll give it like more organic look and feel to the model. Oh, I missed inside there. I'm gonna do that real quick. See, already this has some really nice shadowing on it, just with a little highlight on this model. That's mostly due to the contrast paints over a zenithal highlight. The bottom of it is significantly darker than the top. I just want to make the top a little more even. Just like that right there. I want that to be nice and even. Now remember, if you're having a hard time and you're shaking, always remember to brace, because that will help a lot. So if you're like me and you end up shaking a lot, as soon as you can brace yourself against something, things will always be a lot more steady. Really, I apologize for going off camera so much, but I moved my camera and it's difficult to stay in frame. There we go. This is a lot better. This gives me a lot more room for error. Definitely a lot more room for error. Change over to a slightly larger brush. Number 2 long or medium round. This is going to give me a little bit better coverage. I just want to enhance this red. A little more solid, a little more blocked in. excuse me while I concentrate somewhat. I really don't want to screw up what I did already. Or knock over another pot of paint. Oh. All right. So what I would normally do now is I would take the color that I'm using, the red, and I would add some orange to it. So I have this hot orange, which is really a bright red. Yellow and orange make red. So it's really just red with some yellow added to it, which makes it look different. This is just a little bit brighter than what I have there, but nowhere near the same as that color, which is good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some water to this, and we're going to go draw this out, and we're going to add a highlight to our red. I'm going to go back to the smaller brush too. And then we're going to finish up today going back in and adding another coat of the bright orange base color. And a little bit of highlight across the very top of the where the bulb starts to fold over. Like that. I've always found red a very easy to color to work with. Mostly because it just blends easy for me. I always feel like it blends easy for me, at least. Reds and orange reds that are the brighter colors just seem to blend very easy. So in case you're wondering, this is Chill Base off of Acorn Station. Probably my favorite one. Got a nice contrast going with the inner part where the bulb of the Bulbasaur separates out. I think that looks really good. There. When I normally do a red model, if it's in a model that is in like non-organic power armor or something like that, I usually have a much different way of doing it, typically with a lot of dry brushing and overwashing. So what I typically do for a power armored marine, like a Blood Angel or a Tech Marine, is I will go in with the darkest red that I have, which is a color called Mephiston Red. Paint the whole model with the Mephiston Red first, and then come back in and do progressively lighter, more yellow shades of reds for dry brushing. And I'll do 2 or 3 workups of the colors, like Mephiston Red, Mephiston Red with Blood Red mixed in it, and so on and so forth, until I get about 3 shades up, and then I'd go in and wash it, throw a nice red wash on it, dark red wash, and that really, I feel, gives me really good results. Then I would also go back and dry brush the colors onto it again. I do that 2 or 3 times, and I've always gotten really good results because red blends really well with dry brushing, and it just really lends itself to that tactic, I guess you can say, procedure, method. So it really lends itself well to that method. It also really lends itself really well to airbrushing. Reds for airbrushing are usually very good, good color to first use with an airbrush. So I'm going to try to get up in here and do little highlights on the top of the bulb. So I did go in and I did split the bulb at the top a little bit with my etching tool or scribing tool. Yep. And I want to give it a little more oomph. Can always go back in and put a wash on this if I feel it's necessary. I don't think it will. I think that looks good. I do think that looks good. I do like that. Uh-oh. I don't know who that is. They're going to have to leave a message. Might be the delivery. Oh, it's the delivery guy. So that's my delivery. Food's here. So I'm going to have to call it quits for today. Thank you all for coming. We will continue working on Bulbasaur on Tuesday. I hope to see you all again.